Welcome to Models Talk. Let's talk about it.
Yes, yes, yes. I am
Yeah.
so excited. I have the wonderful Catrina Nicole Wordlaw in my studios, y'all. With
Thank you.
Models Talk. Yes.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. You just don't know. With Couture La Rouge, baby. Couture La Rouge.
Couture La Rouge.
Yes,
I
they said it
love the name.
French.
I know it is. Yes, ma'am. We're going to introduce it to the world right now. I know
Yes.
you're known world over. I already know that
Yes.
you're known world over, lady.
Yes,
So tell us
ma'am.
a little bit about you.
Well, as you know, I am the CEO of Couture La Rouge, Catrina Nicole Wordlaw, and I am from the Mississippi Gulf Coast area, the
Hmm.
Golden Mississippi Gulf Coast. We're
Yeah.
about 45 minutes from New Orleans, and we about 3 hours from Florida.
Hmm.
So we basically on the beach. So I started Couture La Rouge in February 2022. We are going into our third year in
Yes.
February.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
I decided, I've been into modeling ever since I was young,
Hmm.
and I decided to open up Couture La Rouge. And I was like, red is one of my favorite colors. I did it. I started creating the name. I said I want something French because
Hmm.
I'm trying to get the pairs. So I got to do something in French. So the name Couture La Rouge is in French.
Of course.
So therefore that red is my favorite color and
Hmm.
one of the favorite colors and everything. So I wanted to bring models and help them to build, themselves up. Not only that, we are philanthropists, we give back. So I guess I probably reached everybody pretty much all over the world that has been
Yes, you have.
published in our magazine, has been involved in a lot. And so therefore I'm creating different ideals every time, every day I'm doing something. So I'm just glad last year, I don't know, you may ask me some questions, but other than that, I'm just glad that being in the modeling industry, the
Hmm.
fashion industry is something, this is where I'm gonna be at. And I don't
Hmm.
think I'm going to any other industry but the fashion and the modeling industry. And I think
Well,
that's where
all
I'm
right
staying
now, we
at.
need you. We need you
That's
and your
that's where
service,
I'm
honey.
look. That's where I'm staying at, and this something that I want to do,
Hmm.
with this agency and stuff. So we rocking it. We rocking it. I'm
Well,
telling you,
tell
we got.
tell us a little bit about the agency in itself and and who you serve and what type of services you offer.
So, Couture La Rouge, we service everybody. We service all ages. We do first we do magazines that we publish different models. I come up with different ideas. I'm different. So a lot of people are like I put out, as you know, I put out the cover first
Mm-hmm.
and advertise it. That's the cover. You made the cover.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to be a little bit unique and different in a way. If I do it like that, then that makes like, wow, she already got me on the cover already without it being out. It's not out yet, but you on the cover because I want to show them that you can be on the cover. And I work with everybody. Like people ain't never been on the cover and like, oh my gosh, you're making my dream come true and everything.
Yes.
So we often we do come cards. We help with that. I do portfolios. We service that. Also, we do have we're gonna start back doing our workshops
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that. We'll start that back pretty soon. We had a big fashion show last year, our first fashion show. We did a big. We had models from 50 states all over. It was phenomenal. I surprised my models because they didn't know where they was going to. They knew they was going to Mississippi, but when people think of Mississippi, they think about the country.
It sure
So
do.
yeah, when they came through, it was country, all right. And so when they got to the end where they was going to their hotel, they saw this beautiful. They saw the beach. They was like,
Uh-huh.
"What? We didn't know that." They was surprised. I didn't even tell them that. They were
Say,
surprised.
baby.
So, not only that, we have Couture La Rouge collection. We do
Mhm.
customized clothes as needed. I've been in the boutique industry since 2014. I had another name called Pink Prince of Couture.
Mhm.
So I ended. Pink Princess and open up Couture La Rouge boutique. So I sit back and consult people and help them find, whatever clothes they need for any special occasion. I don't
Right.
like people wearing the same stuff. I want people to be
Ooh,
different.
me either. I don't
So
like wearing the same old, same old. I don't do that.
no, I don't. And then I have to share that with my customers.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to buy something. I want you to wear something different. I don't want you're not gonna nobody's gonna buy your outfit. So that's something that
Exactly.
I have done throughout the future of styling people and doing things. Not only that, like I said, we are doing a new project that we just started. We have upgraded our VIPs to elite models.
Yes,
They
that's
are
all
elite
I asked you
models.
about.
They're elite models. Now we introduced a new thing called the Elite Model Queens. So
Yes.
now this time they will upgrade, or we are looking for different. We don't mind how many that comes from in the state. We don't care if it's just four y'all coming from Georgia. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
So they will get a red crown.
Yes.
Nobody, I have not introduced this, the red crown
Yes,
that they
ma'am.
will wear.
That'll look good on my head.
Yeah, so we don't
Yes.
have nobody to represent Georgia, so we do need a Georgia
Uh-oh.
queen.
Uh-oh. Don't say that.
We need a Georgia queen. And we also have a necklace that will go with the we have a necklace that will go with it as
Uh-huh.
well, which is a
Beautiful.
surprise. And they also will get a t-shirt and some beautiful earrings.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful earrings.
Lovely.
So they will also get a sash that
Mm-hmm.
will have elite model queen and their state name will be on the sash. It will be red with some diamond chromes on
All
it.
right now.
So that should be on the way. The first couple ones will be on its way. Um it's a good package deal because you getting involved. You able to participate in a fashion show. You be able to wear your crown, your sash, and we don't know who's gonna take over my title. I was now Miss Couture La Rouge. So
Uh-huh.
I am Miss Couture La Rouge up until the next fashion show, October the 2025.
Mm-hmm.
So we're looking for that. So that's why we're recruiting. We're recruiting as many as we can.
Right.
And
Okay.
another service that I offer is role models. Role
Mm-hmm.
models, kings and queens. So
Yes.
role models are probably, they the ones out there setting the example. So that's the reason why we're doing a benefit fashion show, because we're giving back to our community of breast cancer awareness. I had a scares this past July.
Oh, wow.
um, I had to go get a mammogram. I'm 41. I had to go
Mm-hmm.
get a mammogram. When I got the mammogram, they told me, hey, we found something on your right breast. I was like, okay, so we want you to do it again. So I end up doing it again. And then had an ultrasound. So I was still nervous.
Of course.
So came back, got a letter a couple of days, said it was benign.
Praise God.
So I'm
Praise God.
still nervous.
Of
I'm still
course.
nervous about the whole situation. So therefore, I decided to do a breast cancer awareness magazine, which
Mm-hmm.
featured Miss Kenya Brown, big person out of
Mm-hmm.
she's one of my first role models, and she's out of Chicago, and she's getting ready to fly out here because she's gonna be a part of the committee
Mm-hmm.
to help with this awareness. Not only that, domestic violence.
Right.
That's another aware, and I'm gonna be doing multiple awareness. Not that's not only one. I know you mentioned
Doing a lupus
lupus,
one. Yes, ma'am.
so I'm not forgetting about that and sickle cell and all the
Mm-hmm.
other little stuff because we have other stuff that we face, in the world today and stuff. So I'm gonna do something differently with everybody. so.
Sounds wonderful.
Uh,
I'm glad you're such a great philanthropist. That's so wonderful, and it's so needed in the
mhm.
community, in our
Right,
industry. We need to get to the young ladies and the young men to be
right,
checked
right.
early for cancer of all types.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. They say wait at a certain age, but I feel like you should start
Mm-mm.
younger than that, and
Yeah,
especially
I think the young, especially our young ladies, need to really start looking at their health and their breast health
right, and
much
it's
better than
important.
they have been.
Right, it's important.
Unless you, uh, you can't say you don't know if the awareness has been, the information has been disseminated to you. And we're saying to you early, please, at 30 years old, get a mammogram.
Yep.
Because you just never know. And then you find out at 35, you got a breast lump.
Yep.
It may end up being benign, but it may not, and I think it's hard for young people when they think they're invincible and things just don't touch them right away, when they don't see it in their community and they're in their age bracket.
Right.
They don't think it exists, and then until something major happens. And that's sad to say that you have to wait until something major happens.
Right.
And then you're going to start talking about awareness. No, we need to garner the knowledge.
Got to take care of it now. Right.
And take care of it right
take
away.
care of it now, right away. And so I think that's the part of the reason why I'm educating. And the magazine just came out. It just dropped a couple of days ago. So I'm excited. We have 13 wonderful women out of different areas that is sharing their stories. And I mean, it's phenomenal. And it's a part of our fundraiser to purchase that. Also, I just created some merch for breast cancer awareness as well as domestic violence, and we have a link to that if anybody want to purchase that. And that fundraiser go towards the help towards the fashion show and to help give back to people that we see that does several things with breast cancer or domestic violence. So we will be giving back pretty soon, and I'm excited about that. And one thing, I have a heart, I have a heart to help people and to give back. I've been doing this for many years, and that's my motto. Lending a helping hand is my motto. So it's always something that I do. But other than that, I'm still gonna keep rolling with that. Next year we are shooting. We're in the planning stages. We're still recruiting more elite models, designers. We're still looking, for a committee of people that wants to be a part of it. Because this time I want to make sure this fashion show is called the Reign of the Royalty Victorian royalty. So that is we going back to the Virgin time. So yeah, we are different. So you gotta come dressed like that. You gotta come. I mean, it's different. We want to be a little bit different. I've been doing couture and elegancy and formal. I said I want to do something different. Let's do something different. So I'm excited about it. And
you think you're gonna see some bustles?
yeah, that's. I mean, I've been designing. I already have my whole collection ready. So I already talked to my designer team, and we pretty much got that everything. I love to create stuff and come up with who's gonna be on my court. So each designer will have their own royal court. I have my court. They'll have their court. So the elite models will. Last year I had 30 models, and that was a lot.
Ooh, baby. That's a show.
That was a show. That was a show. We had to twist when it got to mine, me be at the end. They my casting person, he was like, two of y'all gotta go out at the same time because it's gonna go over. So we had to make some changes because it was a lot of it was like 30 models. And we had last year we had about 4 designers. So including my collection. And so that was a lot. It was a nice fashion show. And it exhausted. It got done. It was phenomenal. We was on the news. We made it on the news, and stuff like that. Praying to be back on the news again.
You will.
And other than that, I'm excited. I'm ready for it. Not only that, let me share with you what else I'm doing.
I know something you're doing that I'm excited about.
I know. Yes. Yes. So it costs a lot to plan that fashion show, and I spent a heap of money. I still need sponsors. I need to find, just make sure I can get all the stuff that I need and to help and trying to do fundraisers because things that I do that's going towards the fashion show and stuff and helping out to make sure we make this a success and be able to do this benefit fashion show because
at the end of Models Talk, what we'll do is get your information and get you to give us your information so we can go ahead and put it out on the platform as we're,
okay.
get ready to tuned down. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
I'll be glad and happy to push whatever you put out there, sweetie.
Well, thank you so much, and that's what we need. I have talked to some phenomenal women's all this week, last week, every week. They all want to work with me. I guess they have this heart, like they feel like they just met me and just been knowing me for a long time, and that's
Hmm.
just how I am with anybody. And I'm all about positivity, and I bring, what I have. I have my fiance, he's the vice president of Couture La Rouge with me, as well as my mom. She's the executive director,
Hmm.
Joanne. So I have a great team of people. I have a fashion team. I have a board member and stuff like that. So I try to keep everything, if with my company, to be positivity. It's hard.
Yeah.
Last year we won the Global Beauty Awards for the best entrepreneur. So we won that. So that was an awesome thing that I won. But let me tell you
Awesome.
one more thing that I'm doing. You
Yeah.
probably think is unique. So I love pets. I love dogs. We do have uh we do have the pet model side of it.
I
So we
know. I'm
have
so excited.
VIP pet models, as you know, two of my dogs, Apollo, he's my German Shepherd, and also me and my fiance American Bulldog is
Hmm.
also one of our models. And we have Harley, we have Lily Rose and Bessie. Those are our VIP model dogs, and those
All
dogs
right.
are phenomenal. So I had asked, I say, do y'all want to do a fashion show? Let's do it. I said,
Hmm.
okay. So therefore, I will be recruiting some elite models or anybody that wants. We will partnership with Paul's Talent
Hmm.
HC, where we just put out a training book to help models learn how to walk with pets on the runway. So we
Yes.
do have a book out for that just came out yesterday.
Hmm.
And also, I will be working with another company where she's gonna help me with the training, as well as we gonna start training models for that. And we own it for the fashion show, so keep in mind, be ready for that one. Um,
Yes, baby. Yes. I love
so
mixing pets. I have right now. I'm babysitting my mom's Great Dane, and he's
okay.
147 pounds. His
Wow.
name is Tasso. He's only two.
Oh, I know he a big
He's a
dog.
big cuddle bunny. He a big baby. Then I have
Mm-hmm.
my Great Dane. Her name is Zara Moo. We call her
Wow.
Moo Moo. And
Uh-huh.
she's a European. Got the long, hanging down jowls. Uh, and
Ooh.
she's gray. She looks. Her name is Moo Moo because she looks like a cow. She's spotted like a cow. And then I have a
Uh-huh.
Shepherd mix, and he looks just like a German Shepherd. His name is Axel
Wow.
Foley James, and he is a mess.
I
So I'm
know. That
excited
is
about the pet modeling.
awesome. Wow, I just love dogs, and
Me
I
too.
didn't realize I was gonna end up in corporate. I guess I done did several magazines of them. I mean, I think I had some celebrity dogs that's also have been in movies and stuff that was
Mhm.
in my magazines, and I think two of the dogs they was on J Lo. J Lo had them. A couple more dogs been on HGTV. That was Harley.
Mhm.
I mean those dogs. I just got no choice but to do it. And then I know some great designers and stuff,
Mhm.
and I will be looking for those designers. Some more pet pets and people that want to work with modeling. So we are in the process of putting the form out pretty soon, and recruiting more. So we're probably looking to have that fast show in June. So
Okay.
I'm trying not to cross no fashion weeks and stuff like that, because I don't know,
Mhm.
when is Atlanta Fashion Week.
It varies.
Varies. Okay. Varies, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
'cause there's two different ones.
oh, they have two. Well, I wanted to do my fashion show more in February, but I changed it because we have Mardi Gras down this
Mhm.
way.
Mhm.
So I decided to put it in October, because I think October is a good month.
Okay.
And so try to be phenomenal with that time, keep it in October.
Well, I think that would be a good time. I mean, that's a time of transition. It's fall. You
Right, right.
I think it'd be a good. It's before the real harsh cold, and it's right after a real hot summer. So in fall, I think it's a great time to do.
Yeah, it's a great time, and I
Mhm.
mean,
I
our
really
weather
do.
it varies. Sometimes, like a
Mhm.
couple days ago, it was cold, and then it's hot
Well,
today.
I mean, we got pneumonia weather going on over here. It's supposed to be hot all week. It's
Right.
cold in the morning. You know, we put jackets on and then peel them off during the course of the day.
Yep, that's how it be.
That's
It
how
be
you have to
like
dress.
that. Yeah,
You
it
know,
be
where
like
do you
that.
see La Rouge, Couture La Rouge in 5 years?
Well, my goal is to franchise this business. So it can be in each state can franchise it in their state, and I want to go international.
Of course, got to.
That's my goal. But they've been trying to bring. They want me to. My first will be Canada.
Mm-hmm.
They want me to bring it there. So I
Mm-hmm.
already have someone that wants to like. Can you bring it here in Canada so I can run it? I say yeah. So that's I gotta go through some legal stuff in order
Of
for me
course.
to franchise it, and hopefully we'll be able to. Because of being a part of Couture La Rouge, even though I have package deals and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
we don't do bookings. We was in the process of doing booking models, but I can't. What I do is I will link all my models to agencies so they
Okay.
can get bookings. So that's something that I do.
Mm-hmm.
I do have other people that can kind of help them with that, and eventually we're planning to. I was just talking to a colleague. I was thinking about doing a big show for that where models can come and other agencies can come and seek them out. That's
I think
something that
that'd be
I
fabulous. I think
yeah, so
it would be fabulous.
yeah, I want to do something like that, and that's one of my goals is to keep on bringing in, the models and getting them out there.
Mm-hmm.
And the book, we also have a 101 book out, Couture La Rouge 101 Modeling
Mm-hmm.
Guide. That's a
No,
book that I have out.
yeah, there you go.
And so we have that out. Of course, you see that's me and my fiance on the
Mm-hmm.
cover. So
Lovely.
we excited about putting out this book. I dedicate this to my elite models. They all over the book, and I put a little message in there because we did a photo shoot in New Orleans, and
Mm-hmm.
it was phenomenal with the collection. I thought it was phenomenal, and so I wanted to put this out because a lot of the models don't know the do's and the don'ts. They don't know what they don't know. You have to be careful for certain things that you follow. Make your name a LLC.
Mm-hmm.
Anything you spend, file it on your taxes.
Mm-hmm.
I tell
Mm-hmm.
everybody to do those things. You got to keep up with everything you spend. Yeah, you have to pay to bring yourself, and that's what I try to tell my models. You have to get out there and do what you got to do. You're not gonna get paid overnight. It takes time to
Absolutely.
get yourself out there.
Yeah.
And so a lot of them think, oh, I gotta get this and this and that and that, but you still gotta pay in order to get out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I try to tell everybody those things.
Well, nothing comes in, nothing worth having, comes for free.
Yeah.
It really doesn't. You have to work hard,
Mhm.
work harder than hard,
Mhm.
willing to take whatever criticisms that come
Yep.
and be able to digest that, turn it over, and make it work for you. So that
Right.
you're able to go out there and monetize yourself.
Yep. You got to. You got to monetize yourself. You have to keep doing what you're doing.
And
I
then do it.
mean,
You do.
yeah, you do. You got to just keep working at it because you never know where you're going to get yourself to and how it's going to happen by networking with people. And
Well, and you don't know who's watching you. And that's something I try to instill in so many people that I talk to all the time. I try to tell them, you know, please stop putting out twerk videos. Please. Please, please. I don't want to see your titties every day.
mhm.
I mean, I know you just got out the shower and you feel all nice and dewy and gooey and ooey and ooh la la. you know,
Yeah, and you have to
I don't
you
need to
have to
see all that every day, within a 24-hour span. I've seen you 10 times. I just don't.
right,
Because
right.
you don't know who's watching you and for what
Mhm.
reason they're watching you, let alone they may have been considering you because they saw you at a show and they looked on your page or your Instagram pages and you are putting out something that just is not representative for them,
Yep, that's true.
you know.
And they got to think about it. Even if you're a part of something, make sure
Hmm.
you show exposure and add the name to it. Make sure you got to let people know who does things for you, and where it come from
Yeah,
too. Because
absolutely.
we look at all that. We look at all those things. Don't think we
Hmm.
watching because we watch.
Hmm.
So and I watch everything. I actually this past probably around my anniversary, my 2 year anniversary, I put models on the billboard.
Hmm.
I particularly had one model that has been a part of Couture La Rouge since day one, Miss Marion Oliver. You probably heard of her. You need to put her on your show because she's so phenomenal.
Hmm.
I had her on the billboard, and I made sure she got on that billboard because she been a part of Couture La Rouge since day one. Like she was in my first issue.
Hmm.
And so a lot of my models didn't know I was gonna put them on the billboard this past February. So I was popping them on the billboard, the
Hmm.
biggest Times Square billboard in New York.
Right.
And I was like, I'm gonna put y'all on the billboard, or whatever. But I think it was phenomenal. It was a big surprise to them.
Wonderful.
Then
That's
upgrading them to
absolutely
mhm,
fabulous.
yeah,
That's
upgrading them to elite
Katrina.
elite models, and they got new shirts and everything.
I want you to explain the difference between your elite models, your elite king and queen model, and
Mhm.
then you have elite queen models. What?
Okay, so the elite models is just the models. Well, they was VIP models when we first started. We had different package deals. They was elite. They was VIP. So I decided to change it to elite models. Elite models is more the models that gets out there. They still doing things. They out there showing exposure still, just representing my brand as well, Couture La Rouge, as well as representing just being in the modeling industry.
Mhm.
The reason why I decided to upgrade to do model elite model queen, and meet model queen is representing with their crown, they sash as a model of their state.
Mhm.
So once they come to the fashion show, which everything should happen, they all representing their state, and then from there I'm watching like everything you do.
Mhm.
This is what we're looking at. We're looking at who's doing this, who's recruiting, who's doing things to represent Couture La Rouge and as an elite model queen. So that's what we're looking at. We're looking at all those things. So I'm excited about bringing this up. I came up and a role model. Role
Mhm.
model is more like people like that's a philanthropist in a community. It could be anywhere from a doctor, any career people that just give back and do things. It could be a pageant queen. I was doing pageant queens. I
Mhm.
decided not to do pageant queen magazines anymore because it was no offense. I love pageants.
Mhm.
I love being involved, but I think modeling is where I'm at.
Right.
So either way it go, am doing still doing the crown and sage, but that's just representing Couture La Rouge in the modeling industry.
I
We wearing our crown and our sage, so
understand.
we can feel
Yes.
like we
Yes. Yes.
queens,
Yes.
and we queens too.
Yes, we are.
So and we also have the teams too. So we
Mhm.
have teams. We'll start at 10 with the teens to 17, so we'll have that, so it's gonna be quite a bit of people. If I can get everybody to represent each state, we will be great.
I think it's going to be fabulous. It sounds like a wonderful opportunity for so many. And, how do they need to get in contact with you?
So they can get in contact with me on CoutureLaRouge@gmail.com, or they can contact me on all my social media. I am on my phone 24/7. They can contact me on our website, www.couturerouge.com, or you can contact me on Instagram,
Hmm.
Facebook, Catrina Nicole Wordlaw. You can inbox me on there. And we do have different forms and stuff that you can fill out and complete. But main time you can email us if you want to have a submission or something that we come up. Right now we was doing a Halloween edition magazine. We decided not to do it because we didn't get a lot. So the deadline was this past 20th. So last year you was featured in my magazine before.
Yes, I
I
was.
remember you was in. I think you was in the first. Was you in the first one?
Yes, I
Yeah,
was.
second one. Yeah, that was a great magazine. I love it.
Yes, I had a ball. David Price shot those vampire pictures, and they were
Yes.
awful, awesome shots. I did the makeup, with the face
You
peeling
you
off. And stuff.
good. That was
Thank you.
awesome. I was like, oh my God, I really want to do another issue. I say, look like nobody hardly doing no pictures this year on
Well, I
it.
just didn't want to submit the same pictures because I haven't been able to go do another
I
vampire shoot.
know. Yeah,
So
that's
I
why I
didn't
said
same
I
exact
think
picture.
I think this year was like a lot of people wasn't really taking those type of photos this year. So
Mm-hmm. But
but
that's
for
okay.
me, you gotta be on
That leaves
standby.
room to do something else.
Yep, do something else. I gotta come up with another thing. I'm like, well, I gotta come up with something else. Then I do personalized magazines too for people that just want personalized magazines. We do that.
That's
So
interesting.
if you want your own cover and your own magazine, we can do a digital or we can ship it to you if you want it printed. So
Mm-hmm.
those things we have a package deal for that and
What kind
just
of what kind of package does that run? How does that run?
so digital is $35 if you want digital, and then 45 if you want glamour, or you want the actual printout. As you
Mm-hmm.
know, we got great. This is a great magazine. Like
Mm-hmm.
quality, and I
Quality.
just love the quality of it. So if you want that to be done, and then also we have been doing contests and stuff.
Mhm.
Exclusive top model. I only have one running. I still haven't got too many people participating. But we give out part of our package deal. We do give out hotel vouchers to either New York, Paris, or Mulan or Orlando. It's
I
your
can't
choice.
one from Milan. I cannot wait to go to Milan. Next year, I'm going to Milan to buy me some shoes and walk in their town square. Yes, I am.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
what I'm talking about.
So let me matter of fact, just for you having me on the show, I will send you a hotel whenever you're ready. I'm a
Oh,
travel agent, so if you want a hotel voucher to
what?
Mulan, I will send you that hotel voucher.
Baby,
You
thank
have
you.
18 months to use it. So,
You.
only thing with that, you have to pay the tax fees. It could be anywhere
Hmm.
from like 100 something dollars. So, all thing I need was your name, your email, and your phone number, and I ship it over to my travel team, and you go from there.
Wow, that's
Yeah, so
awesome.
I did had a model that went to Paris. They had a nice hotel. They was like probably about 15-20 minutes from the Eiffel Tower.
Hmm.
And they stayed there for I think you stay there for 5 days when you go to somewhere out of state.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
fabulous. That is so
So
fabulous.
that's something I did. I have gave all my models hotel vouchers to use
Hmm.
to and that's part of the package deal.
Wow.
That's something that was part of the package deal. And our package deal was, I went up, it was $150 starting out as VIP, but it's a 350 for the just a regular elite model. And a
Hmm.
model queen it is 500. But I have
Hmm.
an installment plan where we can work with them. I know it's hard. You gotta just break it down and stuff, but that kind of help go towards helping the fashion show. It's like a fundraiser to help with the
Hmm.
fashion show.
That's
But
wonderful that you do that, and you offer that because you don't see it. It's not something that you see commonly, you know,
yeah,
and that goes back to your philanthropy type of spirit.
yeah,
You have a
yeah.
obviously you have a big heart.
Yeah, it's
You have a big
always been like that. I mean, once you know me, I'm not just there. My primary career is mental health. I'm a
heart.
mental health therapist. I work out of
Yeah,
Louisiana.
I believe in it.
Yeah, and I've been advocating, mental health, and as well as I'm a life coach. I
Mhm.
do that, and I have my own nonprofit, Crying for a Cause. I actually do interviewing like you. I'm finna start back, but I do more like audio.
Mhm.
So I might end up starting back interviewing starting in January.
Well, wonderful.
So a lot of people don't know that, but they know
You
me as
got
Doctor.
enough, baby. You got the rainbow feathers in your hat. Okay.
Yeah. That it's a build up to start getting me back to talking and motivating myself, get out there and I love it. I miss my interviewing and I'm ready to start back doing
Mhm.
it.
Do you do interviews with just anybody, or do you do like events? or do you go straight
Just
portraits?
interview anybody, whatever topic we want to talk about. If they want to
Mhm,
talk about it, like I have a form that can fill out just like how you do, and they just put in that form what they want to talk about. Then they
mhm,
give them their picture, and I put them on the flyer and go from there. I am on Apple and Spotfire. I am on it as Dr. Katrina with Crown for a Cause
mhm.
podcast, and then I also did Couture La Rouge. I did interview some models too. I started out doing that as well, but kind of slowed down on it. I was like, got so busy and hectic because I was working actually two mental health jobs this year,
Mhm.
and no longer work with one. I'm down to one job, and now I'm back bouncing back with my business and stuff and focusing on that. We
Well, baby,
just
you got enough going on. I mean, you got
yeah.
some mental health days yourself where you can just shut
Oh yeah, I
down.
do. But you know what? Everybody asks me, do you go to sleep? Yeah, I do. I go to sleep.
Mhm.
I take time. But I brainstorm. It's like I'm my mama's only child, and she's like, "Girl, to my look up, you doing this, you doing it," and she helps me because I hired her as my editor. I said, "You got to be my editor." she, like- she said, "So she went and we made sure we stayed up some nights." I said, "Lord, every time we do a project." That's just how me and her. I
That's
mean,
one.
she my manager. She's my manager. She started me off. She had me being prissy. She got me going and to pay. I mean, she had me rolling. Anything I wanted to do, she do.
Well, I'm the only child too, and I understand.
Really?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. My
Wow.
mom's 77, and I take care of her now, but she still gets on me. She wants to see my pictures and she critiques them, and
Same,
it ain't always constructive.
same. Ooh, girl, same way. My mama, she just want what's the best for her daughter, and
Exactly.
she felt like, she just felt like I just want to make sure everything's, on point, and make sure it's right, because you represent me too now. I say, yeah, you right.
Well, I
So,
told my mom,
I
I just want her
represent.
to see me become a successful Black model in the industry at 60 plus years old.
Well,
You know, because
yeah.
we weren't represented back in the day when I was growing up. And like I tell
Right.
everybody, my two and three were Iman, Beverly Johnson, and Grace Jones. That's it. You
And
know,
I like the Tyra. Tyra Banks was
of
my
course.
big.
Well, you were of the Tyra Banks era.
Yeah, I'm of the Tyra Banks era. So yeah, she was my
Oh,
inspiration.
sorry.
And oh, it's okay. She was my inspiration. She was someone that I really looked up to. I watched America Top Model. I almost thought I was gonna apply to do it, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready for it. So
Well, if she
um
ever had an American Next Top Mature model, I'm going.
I, I can see that. I'm gonna be rooting for you.
Okay, we may have to speak that into flourishing. Maybe you need to do that. You know,
Yeah, you know what?
you know
You
what?
never know. We
I'm
might be
gonna I'm
doing
gonna put that in your head.
look, that might be the next thing. Shoot,
Okay, you never know.
never
Look,
know. If I could just
okay.
meet Tyra Banks, I'd be happy. Maybe she give. Maybe I need to design her a dress. Maybe she'll wear it. Lord.
Yeah, but I mature models are coming out the woodworks. I see our full figured sisters coming out the woodworks.
Yes. Look,
Brava,
I
brava.
was in the full. Look, I was in the full.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was a plus size. It looked like I had dropped down. I had some surgery, so I'm down back under the regular size now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay,
Congratulations.
now I feel great. So,
Good.
uh, I went from what 16 down to a 12.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's like, you know, that was a regular size. 'Cause I always been little most of my life until I hit college.
Mm-hmm.
And now I was like, well, I'm a plus size model. And people like,
Well,
you're
I've
not a
always
plus
been,
size
I've always
model.
been big. I've always been a big girl and big boned or whatever you want to call it. Thick. I was a thickums, a stallion,
Mm-hmm.
and my highest weight was 268 pounds, and
Mm-hmm.
I've lost over the last 2 years 168 pounds, and so now I'm down to
Wow.
like as of today I weigh 127 pounds. So
Wow.
being full figured, and because I have never weighed this. This has never been my weight. I skipped this in high
Wow.
school.
Wow.
But it was through will and discipline, and trying to get down to a manageable weight. And then
Right.
in the last year, once I got in the gym, I had a personal trainer. If you ever need a personal trainer, his name is Derek Lately. He is
Mm-hmm.
fabulous. He is real, and he will take them inches right on off of you.
Oh
You know, help
wow,
you
that's
get there,
awesome.
baby, because he believes in success, and
Wow.
he will help you get there. He will tone you up or build you up. He won't put you down. He is not that kind of negative entity, and he's
Mm-hmm.
real. And I loved him, and he kept me in the gym 3 days a week for a
Mm-hmm.
whole year and a year and a couple months. And I have plateaued now at which I flex between 124 and 127. And I had plateaued with him at 135. Now we
Mm-hmm.
can't stop it. So, now the doctors are getting a little concerned. Why are you still losing weight, and you don't need to lose any more weight? And I'm like, I don't know. Is it I just measure myself in my clothes.
Right, right,
Yeah,
right,
I don't step on the scale unless I absolutely positively have to.
right,
You
right,
know,
right,
so I measure myself by the inches I lose, and I've lost a
right.
lot of inches. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and so my closet literally goes from a size 2 up to a size 18.
Cause you just don't know
Cause I don't
what,
know.
right? Cause I tried on several different clothes. I can't wear it no more. It's too
Hmm.
big. so, so I gotta go down a size every day. A
Well,
size.
I buy stuff, and I still think I'm a large. What the large is supposed to be a 12, or 10,
Yeah.
12, and it ain't right. No,
Yeah.
it don't be right. But I put a belt on. I'll throw a belt on in a minute.
Yeah. And then be some a dress that you really want to wear and you can't wear it no
Especially a dress I
more.
really want to wear.
Then some dresses that you couldn't wear, you wore a long time ago, you could wear it again. So
Yes,
yeah, those
absolutely.
I mean, when you look at those, I mean clothes, I just love I'm looking at my clothes, I'm like, I got so many clothes up in here. I told my fiance, I said, we gotta get a sewing machine so I can sew up some of these
Well,
clothes.
I went and got me a storage unit. I got a 10 by 30 storage unit. It's got 20 rolling racks in it. Hmm.
Wow, that
I
is
have a
awesome.
lot of clothes because I'm not one of these people that like to repeat. I don't repeat very well. I
Right, me
mean,
either.
I don't do it. And it's a bad habit. It's a bad
Let me tell
habit.
you like this. When I was in college, you probably think I'm crazy. I went to college in Alabama, which is probably about Alabama State, which is like an hour from Atlanta.
Hmm.
And my friends thought I was crazy because every time you look up, I was changing clothes every week. And my nail polish had to match every outfit every day. It don't matter. I changed my nail polish every day. That's just how I was. It was just
You
I
was a
was
girly girl.
I was one of them girls. They was like, "Girl, you change." I started changing. Like, some of my friends ended up being prissy because of me, because they wasn't doing all that,
Hmm.
and so they learned a lot through me because I kept on dressing nice. I mean, I've been everybody knows me as I've been dressing nice since high school. I just carry myself well, and I just love clothes. I love clothes more
Well,
than anything.
something, lady. One has to stand out amongst the crowd. Why can't it be you?
But you know what? It's like everywhere. I ain't gonna lie, everywhere I go, and if I have on a nice outfit, I cannot go nowhere without somebody saying I look nice. I'm talking about like today, somebody said I looked nice. I didn't wear this today, but everywhere I go, it's like somebody point out my outfit or anything. They like, "Oh, you look nice. That's a nice outfit you got. You look short." It's like every time. I'm like, "Oh
And
my
that's
god."
a good thing, darling. Take
Yeah,
it in.
it is. It made me feel like,
Yummy,
oh, I'm really,
yummy.
really nice. So I have to when I go out, like especially on my birthday, and my birthday made the 23rd. It was like, what's she gonna wear this year? Everybody waiting
Hmm.
on what she gonna have
The
on this year.
anticipation, the
What color she
anticipation
gonna
of it
do?
all.
Yeah, what color she gonna do this year? Last year for my 40 I did the emerald green queen. I did emerald and gold. This
Hmm.
year I went back to my pink and orange this
Hmm.
year. And last year I went back to before that I did red. I love Katrina, like the Lucy theme.
Hmm.
I had red hair like Lucy because I love
All right
Lucy.
now.
So I every year is something different. You just never know what I might do every birthday.
Well, I don't celebrate myself like that. So this year, I'm going to be 60 on the 30th of this month.
Oh, you ain't too far
Yes,
from my mom. My
yes,
mom
I
will
will.
be. She is 59. She made 59, but she'll be 60 next year. So I gotta be here a lot stuff do now.
I don't know if I'm planning to do anything or just stay at home and make it quiet. Let it
Oh,
come
you should. I'm
quietly.
surprised you ain't having no big old party.
No, I'm not. No, no, I haven't had a party in a very long time.
Hmm.
So I've got things going on in my head that I want to do. Like
Yeah.
I'm really thinking about skydiving.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
gonna be fun. That's different. So that's a bucket list.
Yeah. I skydiving,
Wow.
go roller skating. I haven't been roller skating in
Yeah,
years.
that's
I want to go
fun.
roller skating.
Yeah, that's fun to do. You do
Something
something
fun.
that you
I
feel.
want, I horseback ride. So, I like going horseback riding and things.
Yeah, something
So,
something
but I want to
different.
do something not ordinary. That's why I keep going back to skydiving because I'm really considering going
That's
skydiving.
that's that's look, that's different.
Yeah.
That is different.
If I'm gonna pay
So
money, let
well,
me do
happy
something I
early
really love.
birthday to you.
Thank
The
you.
big 60.
Yes, a big and I
Don't
can't
look
wait.
like it. Don't tell
Well,
nobody.
thank you.
Don't
Appreciate
look
that.
like it.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
What
don't look
would you
like it.
change in today's industry?
Oh Lord. Um, what would I change in today's industry? I just kind of wish, everybody can have that compassion and not have jealousy of one another.
Woo, baby, say that.
And the reason I'm bringing it out because it's a lot of that. It's a lot of people being jealous of one another. It's everybody can do it. Just because you see somebody doing it and you think they're making it big, it doesn't mean that you have to be jealous of that person. Because you can get out there and do it too.
Mm-hmm.
So the jealousy is really big.
It's not necessary.
It's not necessary, and you should not. Everybody can do it. Don't get out there thinking you can't you know, because somebody think they better than everybody. I don't really think I'm better than everybody. Just because I put out I'm in this, I'm in that, doesn't think I'm better than everybody. Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
not. I'm just Katrina Nicole. I don't think I'm more than nobody. I ain't balling. I mean, I'm just an average person. Just really want to make people happy and help people and get them out there and um not to cross anybody or forget anybody or anything, but jealousy. We gotta stop that in the industry.
Well, we need to learn to work together better as a group, and as a group of people, a group of creatives, and stop stepping on each other's toes. You know,
Right.
how is it in Mississippi? Because the Atlanta market is very, very, very different. How is Mississippi's market?
So right now, it looks like I'm gonna be the one bringing it back because it's not a lot of fashion shows down here as much. Besides a benefit fashion show they do every year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think I'm trying to network with some people to bring back the fashion back on the Gulf Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did start up Gulf Coast Fashion Week Association.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to work with more people that's involved with the modeling and stuff like that to network. So we don't have no type of competition. I'm not in no competition with anybody or nothing like that. So I wouldn't have a problem is with me being on the news. So I'm not bringing back the fashion fashion back on the Gulf Coast, which that's what I'm trying to do. To do that bring it out because everybody think Mississippi, I'm gonna put Mississippi on the map. I'm from the Gulf Coast. I'm a whole totally different now. The Gulf Coast a little bit fast life than the other parts of Mississippi. So everybody think we country, we bunkins, and I'm like, oh, we a little bit high class if you really want to know.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm from a small town called Morris Point, and
I've heard them
we
before.
okay, that's where I'm from, originally from, but I reside in Gulf Coast, about an hour away from home. So we a little bit different, especially our school. We had the biggest homecoming, and so I mean, we had probably over 15,000 at this homecoming tailgate. Oh
Oh
yeah, we had
wow.
it was a huge one. So anyway, we always like to dress nice and have nice things and events and stuff. So that's what we really known for is dressing nice. Got a lot of cosmetologists, got a lot of barbers. I mean, people that's in the industry, high tech industry, makeup. I mean, we just our parents taught us that,
Hmm.
and I guess I can go back to my grandparents, my grandma and my granddaddy. They dressed really well, and I guess that's probably where I got it from.
Right.
So, um, my grandma, when she used to sew clothes,
Hmm.
I said, you know what, my grandma probably could have been a fashion designer or something,
Hmm.
a model. So I was planning on what I'm doing. I'm gonna remake her picture, where she wore and put on some Bucky heels and remake a picture looking like her. That's my goal to do that. And
It's
I
fun.
miss my grandma. Me and her was very, very close.
Mhm. Did she teach you to sew?
Yeah, she taught no, she didn't. I was a little upset about that, but she knew I did. I sold suits and stuff that she used to like to wear and clothes and stuff. She supported me. And
Hmm.
she pretty much raised me half and half, like, a little bit. And she anything I wanted, anything I did, she got a chance to see me graduate with my 4 degrees. And I was 32 when she passed away.
Oh Lord.
So I was there when it happened because I was one of her caregivers as well. And I
Hmm.
was just talking to someone about her and what could we do. And then I did not know that that was my last time seeing my grandma.
Right.
So me and my mom, we both was there and we just didn't know that was she was passing away by
Hmm.
listening to her gospel music and stuff. So I miss my grandma. It took me a minute to get over losing her and everything.
I just
So,
lost my son in August.
oh no, my prayers go out to you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I lost him, my youngest son. He was 38. He had Lou Gehrig's disease
Oh
and
wow,
or ALS, and I didn't get to say my goodbyes to him. So I understand,
I know.
and I sympathize and empathize with you. I totally
Right.
understand. You know, and it's still hard. It's still raw for me.
Oh yeah, it is. It really is hard, and grief. That's
Hmm.
the most. We all go through something in life, and losing a loved one, losing so many. Another thing I try to I bring my classmates together. We try to do a once a month event. With my classmate. I graduated from 2001, and I try to do things. So we lost quite a bit of classmates to different illness and cancers and all types of stuff.
Hmm.
So that's why this important was taking care of our health and doing the things that we can do for ourselves and stuff.
Well, that's wonderful that you're participating and throwing events that support all of that in your
Mhm.
philanthropy, and doing that through your organization. I want you to tell us one more time how we get in contact with you, please.
Okay, you can get in contact with Couture La Rouge on Facebook. We are on Facebook Messenger. We have different groups. You can be involved in all our groups. We also on Instagram. You can contact us on Instagram. We do have a YouTube, and a TikTok. And as well as you can contact us on www.couturelarouge.com, or you can email us at couturelarouge@gmail.com, or you can reach out to me, Catrina Nicole Wordlaw, on Facebook or social media. I'm here to help you to build, or you can, I mean, I'm very fast. I will answer your questions. I'm very fast about responding.
Mhm.
I will get it out there, and if you want to be featured on your own personal magazine, you can. And we also do calendars as well. We just started that back up. We do have great. We have a breast cancer awareness calendar that's out. We have merch that's out.
Mhm.
We also are wearing one of my brand red lipstick
Oh, very nice.
red lipstick. So we will be coming out with probably some new lipstick, red lipstick brand. We
Mhm.
probably have that come out soon. Probably some eyeshadows or something. So just look out for the
Well, when you're ready
merch.
for some ambassadors, I'll put my hand up.
Yes, we
When
need
you're
some
ready
more.
for I'll wear red.
Yes, I ain't forgot about you. Look, I look. I don't mind sending more. That's just me. Like I just like one of the girls that joined me. She didn't even that wasn't even part of her package deal, but I just gave her a little sticker. She was like, "Oh my God, I didn't know." So it's just something that I do, and I just like to. You never know what I might do. You never know who's gonna be on
Exactly.
the cover.
And
Just like
that's why
some.
I love you, because I don't know what your brain is collaborating and coming together in your own little mind, and what you're gonna come up and what I'm gonna see on Facebook the next day.
You just don't know. That's why Mama said, if you really want to, she's like, "Girl, you come up with too much." I say, "You just never know what I might do. You
Exactly.
never, you never know what I might do."
And that's what
But
makes it fun and interesting, and makes your organization just so wonderful. Thank you for
right.
giving back to the community. Thank you for coming on my show and on this platform. I want to have you back when you're getting ready to do your show.
Okay, thank you so much. And we will hopefully you will be one of our queens, a part of
You
our
never
Couture La Rouge. Get
know.
this crown. You want this beautiful
I need
crown?
to represent Georgia. I can represent Georgia.
Come on, we need somebody to represent Georgia. So this is
And want
our
a red crown.
my red crown messing the mail. Okay, hold on. So
Okay, I'm holding. I'm holding.
I'm trying to figure out how to put it on. Okay. Now, and it's beautiful and
That's all right. I get the drift. I get it.
I can't see because the way the camera is.
That's
But
okay. I
yeah, this
get it.
is it's actually beautiful.
I,
I actually tried it on earlier, and I was getting ready to advertise it with to show the models or the future ones how the crown look. So I'm gonna
mhm.
probably put it back on in a few and do some pictures, and so that way I can advertise more. So the more you
Man,
advertise, the more.
well, you do that very well, and I do appreciate you putting it out there like that. And thank you for everything that you're doing. Continued success. And
Well,
I'm
thank
going to be
you.
watching and chiming in too.
Thank you. And I appreciate it. Thank you for having me on Model Talks. I'm excited to come back on next
Well,
time.
good. As soon as you're ready to do that show, we're gonna have to pump it up, pump it up, pump it up.
Yes. All right.
Yes,
Thank
yes, yes.
you. Yes.